Hey everyone. It is almost every student's dream to study a very little amount of time and not only fully understand the material, but also to get high grades back for their minimal effort. Well, although there are no quick tricks to ace every test, there are some strategies that you can implement when studying that'll both help you spend less time studying, but also help you actually understand the material much better. In this video, I'll talk about the techniques and methods that I employed to achieve a 4.0 GPA throughout my engineering degree. My goal with this video is to help you not only get better grades, but also regain some of your free time to do things that you truly enjoy, as that will also help you reduce stress and enjoy your life so much more. Let's begin by talking about the main reasons students struggle to achieve the grades that they want in school. My view of why many students struggle breaks down to two main problems. Firstly, and I would argue more commonly, is that students struggle with time management of their schoolwork, which should make sense as it is not something that we are really properly taught throughout school. So many students will have an assignment, say, due on Wednesday night, and be struggling to get it done before Wednesday morning. I get it, life happens, but if you employ the strategies I'm going to talk about in this video, and really stick to it, I promise it'll improve your life so much. Secondly, in addition to a lack of time management skills, in addition to school and life balance, another problem faced by students is poor teaching. Some teachers are brilliant, but become so comfortable on specific topics that they struggle to explain the basics in a way that makes sense to non-experts, like a student. Although this is a harder problem to fix, it is one of the primary reasons that I created this YouTube channel and community. I wanted to create a platform that is free for everyone all over the world, fosters a community of people that want to watch and help others succeed, and enjoy watching content in small, very topic-specific videos that are directly to the point. Fortunately, between textbooks, other students, YouTube videos, and the internet in general, this second problematic area is becoming less of a problem. So, let's talk about how we can tackle students' problem with time management. To me, time management boils down to a failure to plan. Many students will look a few days or maybe at most a week ahead in their schedules, which between life and all your other classes is just simply not enough. So, here's what you should do. Go through all of your classes and collect all the important dates for all of your classes. This includes tests, homework, due dates, lab reports, anything that is worth even a single percentage. Now, place all these dates into a digital calendar or a physical agenda, where you can easily see and be reminded about what is coming up at least several weeks in advance. Now that you have established when everything is due, we need to plan on how to succeed when the important dates are coming up. For all of these deliverables, the best way to truly understand the material in less time is to study less and more frequently for everything. Big cram sessions the night before a big test just isn't an effective way to easily memorize material, and studying like this is not sustainable and relates back to what I talked previously about poor time management. So, what do I mean by study less and more frequently? Let's say that we have a minor test coming up in 2 weeks. We arbitrarily say we want to study 14 hours. Do you think 2 7-hour study sessions, the 2 days prior to the test, will be better than 1 hour a day for the 2 weeks? I can guarantee you that the person studying less time daily, but more frequently, will consistently get a better grade and understand the material and memorize it much, much better. This is backed by science as well, as there are many studies that suggest this type of studying is much, much more effective. So, my recommendation for you is to give yourself 2 to 3 weeks for large tests, and at least a week for smaller assignments. Obviously, these time estimates will change depending on how large the assignment or test coming up is, but estimating the true time that you need to study will be something you will get much better at with practice. If all of this information didn't sway you that spaced, frequent study sessions are preferred, an added benefit is that you can have much more time to reach out to professors, teaching assistants, other students, and anyone else that can help clear up some confusion to you. So, with just a little bit of planning, we can spend less time studying and actually memorize the material much better, thus retaining that knowledge. In addition to this, other techniques that you can employ are cue cards and what I call the cheat sheet technique. Cue cards are an excellent way for memorizing definitions or small bits of information about one specific topic. You'll write the name of the thing you want to remember on one side of the cue card, and the definition or formula or whatever you want to memorize on the back of that card. Through this, you can create a small deck of these cue cards and continually work your way through the deck. The more times that you get stumped and remind yourself of what a given definition is, the better your memory will be at recalling that information. The other technique that I mentioned, the cheat sheet technique, is something that saved me many times throughout university. Let's say that you are studying for a final exam or a test. The idea here is that you begin with a single sheet of paper, and then you go through all of the relevant information and try to cram all the most important information onto that one sheet of paper. If done correctly, you should struggle to get everything on the paper. The idea here is that you want to prioritize information and begin to determine what topics and information is the most important, allowing you to focus on the most important information. If by the end you still have lots of paper left, just begin with a smaller sheet of paper and extract the most important information from your last cheat sheet. This begins to just distill all the important information and make sure that you actually understand the information and how it all connects within itself much better. Another method I employed during school is briefly looking through the upcoming lecture topics and having a rough idea of where the class is going. The benefit here is that you know what the topics the teacher will be talking about, and you can have questions ready should the teacher not answer them. It will also allow your full attention being on the one specific topic, as you already know how this given topic fits into where the class is heading in general. So, we talked about how to study less and learn more efficiently, but what else can we do to better retain the information that we learn, and just overall spend less time studying? The biggest factor here is something that many students put on the back burner while in school, and that is nutrition and sleep. Eating properly and getting a proper 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night and occasionally doing some physical activity will greatly aid your mental health and, as a byproduct, help you remember the information you learn while studying. Working out is an excellent way of reducing stress and clearing your mind. I hope that you employ these concepts that we discussed throughout this video, and I promise that it'll change your whole mentality on school and will make your life as a whole more enjoyable. If you have any studying techniques that you feel others would benefit from, please share them down in the comments below. I would love to see them. Although this video is quite a bit different than what I usually upload here at Study Session, this type of video, where we talk about more than just a particular topic, is something that I feel much of the community here could benefit from, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion and views on these types of videos. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and consider checking out our YouTube memberships by clicking the join button down below, or our Patreon page to support the channel. However, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the information I provided in this video, please leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to address your concerns.